It is Mrs. Scott, and glad to see you. We're going to be talking about checkpoint 5 in this video, and I know a few of you were a little bit confused, so I wanted to just kind of walk through what you were going to do for this class period. So we are ready for creating a prototype. You have uh, looked at your partner's information, you've looked at their pictures, you've kind of picked them apart, you've done an interview with your partner, you have gotten their answers back and kind of sifted through their information, and you've brainstormed about what ideas you really want to pull out and talk about in a possible narrative about your partner. Now we're ready to create a prototype. That prototype is going to look like a storyboard. Okay. So when you open up checkpoint 5, it is going to have you start working on that storyboard. You're going to need all of the information that you generated in checkpoint 4. So you're going to have to go back to the bottom part of checkpoint 4 and get all the brainstorming stuff that you generated. But then what you're going to do is you are going to print off a template of a storyboard, and I'll show you where that is in just a minute. And you are going to draw the narrative that you eventually are going to write for your person. So at this point, we aren't writing anything. We are just dumping ideas on paper. Okay. So where do you find that storyboard? Great question. So before you ever open up checkpoint 5, when you just have it clicked on and you're ready to open it up, right down here where it says resources for everyone, you're going to click, and there is a storyboard template there for you. And at the top of the storyboard template, it says partner narration storyboard. So in checkpoint 4, you should have nailed down 3 to 5 big ideas that you wanted to talk about in your story about your partner. You're going to draw those pictures in order on your storyboard. So basically, you're going to have a story about your partner just in picture form. We aren't going to do anything about writing yet. We're just doing this in pictures. And I understand there is no one that is worse at art than I am. So stick figures are 100% fantastic as long as you add in detail. So if your person is going to get up in the morning and brush their teeth, and that's the first thing they're going to do, and that is a huge part of your story, then that would be the picture that I would draw a little stick figure in here of a dude brushing their teeth saying, I am the greatest person in the world. I'm going to have a great day, whatever. Okay. Then I would move on to my next biggest point, and then next and next and next until I'm finished. If you have so many points in your story that you need to print out a second storyboard, then print out a second storyboard. Okay. So that's the first part of what you're going to do. Then you're going to create a second prototype. This time, you are going to come up with all the crazy ideas that you didn't put into your first story. You're going to make this story the kookiest version you possibly can, right? This story isn't necessarily going to be accurate about your partner. It's going to be all those things that you brainstormed that were just super goofy and aren't necessarily correct, but fun maybe, okay? You're going to create a second storyboard about your person and make it the goofiest version possible of their of the information that you have, okay? Like maybe there was a pair of car keys in the things that they, carry with them every day. So you make them into a NASCAR driver. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, you're going to create a second storyboard. So you're going to have 2 storyboards. You're going to have an actual storyboard based on the actual research that you've done on your partner. Then you're going to have a second storyboard that is the over the top kooky version. And you are going to keep both of those versions, okay? And you're going to give me the link for each of them right here where it says part 1. And for today, That's going to be enough. We're going to stop there for today. Part 2, I'll talk about in the next video. Don't worry about it right now. I know it looks confusing, so don't worry about that right now. We're just going to print off 2 storyboards and work on 2 storyboards and get them inserted right there in part 1. Okay? All right. If you have any questions, feel free to email. I'm happy to help, or you have my schedule so you can come and see me if you need to come and see me. I will see you guys soon. Let me know what you need. All right. I'll see you later. Bye.